What's up, everyone? The Game Dogs are here back with a brand new playthrough of Megaman X3. This is one of my favorite Megaman X series out of the Super Nintendo. And that's for the later X games. I don't know. I would say X4 is the best.
In the year 21 XX, Dr. Doppler.
Yeah, the new antagonist of this game. Well, more like secondary antagonist.
Who is he supposed to be, like, confirmed? Like, because I know he went by someone else.
Oh, he just Dr. Doppler.
Oh, okay.
He's only the
Doppler Town.
or Doppler radar. Yeah. Yeah, bad pun.
Ooh,
That was bad, and you should feel bad.
After a few months. So yeah, this game takes place in Doppler Town. Obviously after Offensive X2. Don't know how many years take place though, but yeah. But storyline is pretty much the same in a nutshell. Defeat all 8 mavericks, then get to the final boss. Oh yeah, and hello, first boss of the game. We'll be seeing shortly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and this is also one of the first X series we can play as Zero, but and also the only X game where he doesn't fight a boss. Well, he does fight a certain boss, but the thing is that once you beat that boss, let's just say he's out of the action.
Alright.
But I only use Zero once in this playthrough, only because you're forced to.
This game's easy enough.
It is. Well, technically, it's kind of hard once you if you do an X Buster run, because they're pinch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because the bosses pinch mode are a fucking bitch.
Are you talking about, like...
Any of them.
Are you talking about, like, X-Buster only?
Yes.
Can you charge it?
Yeah.
Oh, you can charge it? Alright, then you're still allowed to use the Z-Saber, then.
Oh, the Sea Saber.
Yeah.
Oh, you can only use the Sea Saber once you get it from Zero. If Zero dies to that mini boss in the Doppler stage number 2, that I was referring to earlier. Yeah. Alright, so that was just the introduction. Now here's the main tower itself. And yes, we're playing the Super Nintendo version because fuck the PS1 version.
What? No, the PlayStation 1 version was great.
Oh, it just ruins it. I'm sorry. Super Nintendo all the way.
How does the PS1 version ruin it exactly?
The sound effects is horrible.
Yeah, but the soundtrack is better.
Why?
I have to agree. The soundtrack is
Yeah.
a thousand times better than the Super Nintendo soundtrack.
Well, some soundtracks are amazing in the PS1 version, like the Final Sigma fight, for example. Blizzard buff I can relate. But the Super Nintendo got some awesome soundtrack as well.
I guess you could say the Super Nintendo is better. You don't have to be restricted with the load time. So
Yeah. And also the controls are simple. A is the dash, B is the jump, Y is the shoot. It's pretty much Megaman X in a nutshell.
wait, are you talking about with the Super Nintendo controller?
Yes.
Okay, I had to ask to make sure.
And hello there, Mac. So he used to be on Megaman X's side, but he betrays you, and he captures you.
Little Mac.
Cause
Oh,
he's
Big Mac.
Cause he's a prison bitch.
Hey, where's my Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Alright. So
Big Mac.
now remember I was saying you can play as Zero in this game? Well, you get to see Zero in action, but only in this episode, because I never use him. But you can still play as Zero anytime you
Zoro's
want.
the best character in the X series.
He is. And this is the only Megaman X game where he can use his X Buster. But I absolutely love the soundtrack in the Super Nintendo version. Now, as for the normal stage, when you play as Zero, keep in mind, Zero cannot collect any collectibles that X can carry, because he's just there. Let's just put it that way. But this place will be 100% run.
Hurry, you're about to say something, Hurry. What were your thoughts?
Now, I think
He doesn't like the soundtrack to the Super Nintendo version of X3.
I just don't like the way it sounds.
I do.
It just seems silly about that, but I mean, everyone's got their opinions. So
Yeah, that is
that's
true.
what matters.
And now for our first boss, the intro boss, which is a piece of cake.
Celtics.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the fact that you already finished this playthrough, then I would probably criticize you for not doing the walking to the door, put 'em up, like I did next to.
Put him up. What do you mean?
When you jump into the boss door at the right time, Megaman was have his fist up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's like that in every X game except for X7.
Oh man, am I gonna have to do like all the X games on PlayStation 1 then?
If
You can want to.
you want, Ross is not going to play any of them because he says it's too hard.
It's not hard. I just simply suck at them, so that's why I don't bother playing them.
And then of course you're not gonna do them Celtics. It's because X6 is a bitch.
So it's X7.
Quote.
X7 is worse.
I don't care about the PlayStation 2 X games. The only ones that matter are the Super Nintendo ones and the PlayStation 1 ones. Those are the ones that matter.
X8 wasn't that bad, but
It made the game better. Like it took all the problems that X7 had and made X8 even better by sticking to its roots and staying 2D.
Oh, by the way, on the PS1 version, they spelled Blizzard Buffalo's name wrong.
What do they spell it?
Blizzard Buffalo.
Yeah.
Also, the difference between the versions of the two games is that you get the same static image from all the other games in the series. While in the PlayStation 1 version, you get an anime intro.
Yes.
For set.
Really long.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one character from Megaman 7 makes an appearance in one of the cutscenes. I think it's that green robot and the little red one. One of the sub characters in Megaman 7. We give them the bolts. I can't think of their names though.
Auto?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie. I think that's his name. He makes a brief cameo in one of those cutscenes. I can't remember which maverick you picked
The
though.
one you give the bolt.
It's the one that drops like items every now and then.
Then yeah, that's Eddie.
Yeah, he makes a brief cameo in one of those cutscenes, but I can't remember which Maverick's cutscene is though, since I haven't played it in a long ass time.
It's funny how I knew who you were talking about and what game you were talking about, and I
Yeah.
haven't played many time.
Wow, you was cutting out a lot. What you was saying?
I think
Hey, Dr. White, wrong way.
Yeah, I love doing that.
right behind you.
And this is the reason why I chose Blizzard Buffalo first, so we can get the air dash. You can dash
You can dash
upwards.
twice.
Yes.
Can you dash twice in the air?
Only if you get the gold armor, which I will begin this playthrough.
Armors.
Yes, but in order to get the gold armor, you gotta ignore the exclusive the light capsules, which can be found in certain stages, like the one in Toxic Seahorse, for example, the one where it gives you the one that refills your health, the helmet upgrade. So yeah.
I thought you would be able to dash left or right in the air twice.
Yeah, only if you get the gold armor.
Okay.
Yes.
It's been a while since I played X3. Like, the only games I go back to playing are X1, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Those are the only games in the series that I go back to playing, because, one, I am trying to learn how to speedrun X1.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
But
now our first Maverick boss fight.
fail at doing that, so.
And I absolutely cheat this boss fight. Now just you watch. Okay, what you gotta do, keep dashing upwards and keep blasting him so he can make a Blizzard Buffalo crash on the wall. Yeah. Cause for some reason, whenever X dashes upwards, the game thinks that he's gonna charge into you, so Blizzard Buffalo gets confused and turn the other way, hitting the wall constantly. But it's kind of hard to explain how that shit works.
You charging your X Buster to do more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be good. You know, it's gonna do like 1 or 2 damage every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that dash and shoot trick that's in X1 and X2 isn't in this one.
I think they
Does no
removed.
damage.
I think they removed in X3. Do I show off phase 2 in this one? I don't think I do. Oh, we almost got him. Oh, there's phase 2. He's gonna fire his ice. It's just gonna freeze you, so it doesn't do any damage.
Laser.
He fired his Ice Senku Hadoken.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
legit
that's
what it
it.
looks like.
Yeah, it does look like that.
So now that we got our our feet upgrade, our boots upgrade, and our first sub-tank out the way, Blizzard Buffalo is cleared. So now our first weapon. Alright, what's it called? You get
A sec.
the Frost Shield. Yeah, it's a Frost Shield. Yeah, who needs password? Cause I got save states. Cause I am playing on my my Wii U's Virtual Console. Now Toxic Seahorse go. And wow,
You and them space.
and good times listening to this music. This used to be my intro in my old LPs years ago.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, to be honest, the Toxic Seahorse theme song is better in the PS1 version. I can admit that. Sounds kind of catchy, but this music is all right. Alright, what are you gonna say, Lagaya?
Okay, so notice in X1 you get the Hadoken, in X2 you get the Shoryuken. You don't get any Street Fighter move in X3, which was pretty disappointing because I was hoping that we could have gotten. I was hoping we could have gotten at least the Hurricane Kick.
That would have been badass, but yeah, they didn't do it.
Yeah, it would have been really cool.
Yeah. Now we keep going up to get our first upgrade. The health upgrade, I mean.
Yeah, the heart container, yeah.
Yeah, just like in the X1 and X2, there are heart containers in every levels, except for the Doppler stages and the intro stages. Now keep in mind, just like in X2, when you see those funny-looking doors like that, that contains a sub-boss, but they'll show up later after we beat our second Maverick.
Okay.
Now you don't have to fight the sub-bosses because if you don't fight them, you'll find them later in the Doppler stages.
Alright.
And hooray for spikes, right? I just love how in X2 and X3 your dash carries over from the first game. And it stays like that in X4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this mini boss, easy as hell. Just lie on the wall, keep blasting away until he blows up. Uh oh, look how look how I'm about to go through the door after he blows up. Man, they take so long to explode. Oh, my extra life! No! Oh well.
Shut up, jackass.
Oh well. I got save state, so who am I complaining?
Yeah, you safe state user.
Well, I do save state at some point in doing the Doppler stages, like in the second one, for example.
I guess that section's fine.
Only because I want specific parts.
Oh.
Yeah. And just a beginner's trap. Hug the wall, then jump and dash, because spikes.
You're bad.
I can't remember how many times I landed in those spikes.
What, you can't do a dash jump?
You can, but I still forget the spikes is there. Alright, now talk to Seahorse. He's piss poor easy with his weakness. Just firing with the frost shield is his weakness. Just keep firing away as he jumps in the air. It's Toad Man all over again. But yeah. Oh yeah, who's hyped for Shantae have Genie Hero?
I would if I can play if I can play my PS4 and play the one that I have, which I already forgot the subtitle for.
Man, Toxic Seahorse, you are lucky you exploded in midair, because if you would have kept going, it would have been very painful.
Okay, so now that we beat two Mavericks, we're gonna see a little cutscene that shows Dr. Doppler and the two sub-bosses and an old foe. Welcome back, Risa.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we just beat talk to Seahorse. Bit and bite. Bit and bite. Those names.
Okay.
So Dr. Doppler is on Bit and Bite to capture Megaman and bring him alive, but they're gonna disobey him, but they're gonna kill him instead. Oh, and remember that. And here's our familiar foe, the mysterious Maverick. And there was a typo earlier during the dialogue because it wasn't spaced out. And hello there, Bumblefoot. And yes, and he does imply that he knows Sigma. Do it. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past. Well, believe it, Doc.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
Alright, so that's it for the first part of Megaman X3. So here's the password, like anyone needs it, and we see you guys in the next part. So later, folks.